Hi, hey, and all those other greetings, Spade Adventurers. I'm Jake Spins, welcoming you guys back to my gaming unboxing channel, where today we're jumping back into Kirby and the Forgotten Land. In the previous episode, we took quite a long stroll through the Battle Bridge. Now, don't get me wrong, the stage was pretty cool, and the mini-boss fight was a pretty decent thing, but trying to find everything was definitely a hassle. And I'm sure that's going to be a short episode, but it took me an hour to record, so, you know, it's just one of those things. Anyway, though, today we're going to be finishing off that world by fighting the boss. Alright, so the only thing I really have to expect for this boss is basically what it is just from the silhouette. Now, from the silhouette alone, I can already tell. I'm not going to say what the boss is, but just from online, I kind of already know, and I know the design just because it's been freaking spoiled to death, as long as it's the one that I'm thinking it is. But I haven't actually seen anything other than just what this character looks like and all of that stuff. That being said, though, it looks like we might actually be fighting Elsa, and the internet may have lied to me. It's finally the Kirby Disney crossover that you never thought you would ever see, but here we are. The other thing too is that I did consider getting a power-up for this, but I decided against it just because I was like, I feel like this should be on its own merits. That being said, though, you know, I'm going to go in with fire. I think fire is going to be a good reconnaissance one. And hopefully it's not destroy this without damage. Oh, wow, there is a lot of cages right there. Alright, well, somebody's definitely helping us out. Or it's just the old cages. Oh, yeah. That Waddle Dee's like, bruh, why are you doing this? I thought I was a part of your friendship. Yeah, pretty much completely spoiled to death. I mean, it's obvious now. It's King Dedede. Yeah. The Royal Nemesis. Yeah, he looks kind of weird. Looks kind of wild. Pretty much we already know a few things. So first off, there is going to be the whole no damage run. Probably going to be a certain ability. Or like no ability. Ow. Okay. We are still going to be learning this, though. I will say, though, his leopard coat's pretty cool. Almost looks like he took the fur off of the one boss that we defeated, because that is definitely leopard print. So, little concerned on that. I guess he was like, oh, well, if this cheetah leopard thing's going to be dead, I might as well take its coat for myself. Whoa. Okay. I guess he doesn't have to be buffed to be picking up some harsh pillars. Oh my god. When did Dedede learn Stone Edge? I didn't know he was a rock-type Pokemon. I figured being a penguin and all, you know, he'd be, you know, something like, I don't know, like an ice type? I don't know, that might be a little bit much, but did not expect him to know Stone Edge. Okay, well, all in all, that's actually not that bad of a boss. What is bad, though, is that there are a few ways that I got hit there. So, unfortunately, that's not going to be done. Oh, done without guarding. Mainly because I constantly forget that guarding is a thing. That wasn't that bad. But we all know there's going to be a damageless run. There might be a timed one. Probably a specific ability as well. Oh, he's getting up. Kirby, he's getting up. Kirby! Kirby, behind you. Kirby? Kirby? Swallow his hammer? Oh, did not know that was an option. Oh. I also did not suspect that, but I suspected something. Okay, well, apparently we don't have Elfin with us anymore. To be fair, you talked to him like 3 times and he just kind of followed you the rest of the adventure. I mean, you were trying to save him, so fair enough. Alright, well, that makes me curious. I feel like next world's probably going to be the last world then. Or pretty close to it, you know? That's at least 5, so maybe there's 6 worlds. And it's going to be a desert world. Okay. Apparently, we're going into Mad Max. But before we do that, we got to take on the boss again and apparently swallow his hammer. Oh, they're just straight up separate continents. Oh. Okay. Okay, I did not expect that. Okay, so we gotta swallow his hammer. And that's all I know. Maybe he throws it at some point? Because I don't know how else you're supposed to swallow this thing. Oh, there we go! Swallowed your hammer, you jerk. Apparently it's when he drops it. Not too bad. Well, we all know the other one is definitely damageless, so... yeah, that definitely did not happen. Dang it! Literally one more hit on him. There we go. And we're going to find out the inevitable damage run. No damage run, I mean. Yep. Without damage. Because of course. Alright, we're gonna try with the chakram. And just hope for the best. Okay, at least he gets rid of his own enemies. God dang, dude, that is the worst power! Dang it! It's just gonna be way more powerful. It's probably not better bad. Yeah, what much more damage you just took? I definitely should have done this sooner. If I'm lucky. There we go! Damageless. Oh my god. Why did I not use Fire Kirby sooner? Finally figured out his attack pattern. Was able to do it. I tried the chakram because I was like, you know, maybe this isn't going to work because I tried with the hammer. Then I realized the only reason that didn't work was because I had to let go of the fire and then swallow the hammer. There was just way too many variables that I was trying to do at once. And then once I realized, hey, dummy, just power up and then fire him, then I was fine. Oh my gosh. My apologies for that, because that took way longer. Mostly apologies for editing spins. I'm definitely going to edit that down to probably around, I'm going to guesstimate 7 minutes. So because of that, we are actually going to do the next stage. And then I'm going to take a break because it is 1:30 in the morning. But you know what? That just tells you how much I'm enjoying this game. That I'm willing to stay up this late. I also do have a bad tendency to just stay up later, like way later than I should. And the other thing too is I need to edit for videos for tomorrow. Because it's been a few days since I've uploaded. It's funny. Record all of this in bulk, and yet I still don't edit, so it's not on time anyway. I am very much aware of the irony. Of course, before we move on, though, we need to upgrade our bomb power-up. That looks pretty neat, I guess. I mean, it's new, so we might as well go in with it. Dude, we look like we're trying to be cosplaying Technus from Danny Phantom. Like, I genuinely have no idea what's going on here, but it's kind of great. Alright, the wastes where life began. Interesting. Only 3 hidden Waddle Dees? Okay, that's very surprising. So this might be a short stage. So we've got 6 in total. Technically, 9, but 6 that we know nothing of. So we're going to figure those out during this. Whoa. This looks wild. Yo, the attack power-up with this as well looks freaking awesome. Oh, I thought that was going to be achievement for a second there. Like, eat waste meat. And I'm like, ah, yes. Like sea meat, it's disgusting. Yo, okay, I might actually be able to get used to this homing bomb thing, because, yo, that's actually freaking wicked. Oh, I thought something was over there! Dude, you can't fake me out like that. The bomb went there, so I figured, oh, maybe that's a secret. Best way to find good old secrets. But apparently not. Being said, though, first off, we've got the Ranger. So that means he's probably going to be useful. Also, second off, what's up with the snake? Nothing. Sorry, dude. You thought you were almighty, all-powerful, but no. Nah, you know literally nothing of what Kirby is capable of. Okay, this is very open right now. So that's pretty good. We also have quite a lot of things right there. Boom. Good old Ranger. That's probably... Oh! Shoot 3 targets. So yeah, I guess that means we are definitely going to need to keep this. We're going to need to be very cautious about making sure we do that. And, oh wow, are they just straight up going to be right here? Wow, for real? Oh, okay. Okay, well, I guess they don't want to limit us too much, which, I mean, I can appreciate that. Like, Ranger's not a bad power-up, it's just... We also have, like, the shock ram over there, and I know that's more so chip damagey stuff, and not necessarily the best from what we've been seeing, but it's one that I enjoy. Of course, before we can go into anything too crazy, we definitely need to figure out what the heck's going on with everything. Oh, oh! That was unexpected. Again, unexpected. Can I get a Ranger? Has poison ever been in Kirby? Because, I mean, sure, he has a poison power-up, so I guess it can be spewing out of him if he eats the right enemy, but cannot touch it. Guess that's fair. The series has had lava, so I feel like it would probably have had a poison pond before. Oh, those things are weird looking. I don't like the way it's looking at me. It's giving me a weird side eye. Oh, I see what it wants us to do right there. Wants us to use the wind to get rid of this. Hey, clever, clever. We love that. Dude, I'm loving the aesthetic of all these, like, fish bones just all over the place. All these desolate fossils. I definitely appreciated it a little bit more after my Earth and Life class. Can I tell you what they are? No. Oh, defeat lost squishy. I mean, most people would try to help something that is lost. Kirby doesn't understand the meaning. He only understands seek and destroy. He's just a pink god missile, you know? If you're in his path, yeah, you're bound to be a little bit screwed. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of it. Okay. That being said, though, come on, tell me the target somewhere over here, though, because the other targets were over there. We've also got this other random piece. What's up with this ball? Okay, very weird. Hopefully that wasn't important to something. Okay, so the target's definitely... Whoa! Hello there. Alright, so the third target's definitely somewhere in this area, considering the fact that we have a warp star over there. And... yeah, the greens have also gone away. So that's definitely a Waddle Dee that we have not secured yet. Whether we'll still need our fan or not, I'm not entirely sure. Did that needle just fall from the sky for no apparent reason? Where did you come from, God Needle? Oh! Power up that I would definitely love to take. And again, God Needle is even more questionable with that. But right now we're kind of going this this Lone Ranger vibe. In other words, I still have another target that I need to find that I'm assuming is in this area, because there was at least 2 of them. And it would be weird that they'd have 2 so close together and then like a third one just off in the middle of nowhere. Completely out of the way. So, making an educated assumption here. Oh, would you look at that? Shipping boxes go down and Waddle Dee goes saved. And ice cream saved with the power of ice cream. Not only can we uncage you, but we can share a cone with you in a desolate wasteland. Not sure if you want boxed up sandy ice cream, but Kirby seemed cool with it. I mean, he seems cool with everything, but, you know, Crystal Needle? Oh, I guess that's only fitting that a needle would just completely fall from the sky, just out of nowhere. I'm not going to complain about it, though. Didn't I already grab that? There it is! I knew it had to be over here somewhere, and I was like, I am not moving on before then. Somehow I missed out on knocking this over, so... nearly missed out on this secret. Hey, let's go! And we get a castle! Unfortunately, it's Volume 1, which I don't think can help us anymore. That being said, though, now that we got that, I can get rid of this, and I can Twister! Hey, hey. I mean, if they're giving it to us as a boss, then it's gotta mean something, right? Right? Probably. And if not, at least I have Twister. If I figured out any of the other things. Okay. So far, so good. Woo! Oh? I do see this random hidden meat again. They seem to really like hiding the meat. I don't know why, though. Man, now I'm questioning if I should have destroyed that or not. That may have been a terrible decision. Okay, I don't see anything there. Ah! Wait, what? Oh! Oh, I understand. I understand. We gotta bait it. Or not? Oh, okay. Sure, that one's stable. The one by the cracked foundation. Oh, yeah, no. That's the most stable out of all of them. Of course. No, that's because we gotta tip this over, right? Yeah, there we go. And we get a treasure chest with Volume 3. There we go. Volume 2. My apologies. I got ahead of myself. Ready for the next sequel already. Just like me writing books. It's exact same thing. I'll be like in the middle of writing the first one and I would just be like, you know, I could definitely write a sequel to this. And it's like, you're 30 pages into the first book. Would you calm yourself? I don't know, dude. I need to write again now. Like, genuinely. Oh, we found a secret. No wet floor signs here, because it's definitely not going to be wet. Oh, no! That's an oval down in the hole. Ooh, nice. Another capsule. There's been definitely a lot of those lately. See what you're getting at. And I raise you some air. Hey, and that air got us our final Waddle Dee. Well, our final in terms of the 3 that were in that one task. We still have a secret to find. And yet, I have no idea what that secret is. But if we already found that 3rd one, that means we're probably pretty close to the end. And I have no idea what in the... Ew. Okay, those guys got worse. Yeah, I have no idea what in the world that last one could be. Unless it's something, like, really dumb, like get through the level without knocking over one of those. Oh. Did I... Game? Okay, that was really freaking weird. I don't know why I got stuck there, but for a second I thought I was soft-locked. I'm like, this is a really weird place to get soft-locked, game. Game's like, who would be stupid enough to go here? And I'm like, you're a Kirby game. Like, what do you expect me to do? A cute area, but like I missed a surprise. Guess we're gonna have to find out from the stage telling us. Unless we can get back there somehow, then I know exactly what it wants us to do. Using ring mount? I didn't even know you could do that. Okay. Tornado! Pull enemies, blocks, and stars into your cyclone, then release them to deal damage. This ability's controls might make you dizzy, so whirl, swirl, and twirl, but try not to hurl. Got a Cappy? And a Bob. Time Crash! We didn't think the Crash ability's boom could get any biggester, but this one can break time itself. Slow down time, then act fast to cause some real destruction. Sir Kibble? A dog's favorite Kirby anime. Okay, well, I'm not gonna lie when I say, I definitely did not expect it to just randomly be like, but What if you went and did ring mouth mode on the boss? How do you even get up there with this? Oh, that would be how. I mean, it does a lot of freaking damage to it. Jeez, dude. Okay, that's actually pretty freaking powerful. Yo, that's actually sick. Gosh, now I'll have to pay attention to see if we can do stuff like that. And there we go. Breaking out the cash and doing a little dance. Oh my gosh, shoot, that was very quick. I should have figured it would do a lot of damage, but like, wow. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, if you couldn't tell from that huge yawn, I am very tired. So, as much as I would like to do the challenges, I think we'll just start or end the next episode off by doing a bunch of challenges. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button, share us out there with known love, brother, mother, sister, father, iguana, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Alright guys, keep yourself safe. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you look over to the left, you can see the playlist for this series, as well as a fun video, and if you scroll your eyes over to the right, you can subscribe to the channel, as well as see a video from my archives, or some such thing that I've decided to put there. Anyway, though, hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys next time.